irregular word reading, I will demonstrate the sound out strategy on page 252 of our textbook. Not all words can be read by sounding them out. Irregular words are words that contain elements that do not follow the most common letter-sound correspondences. For these words, students cannot apply their phonics knowledge to decode. They need to learn to identify these words as wholes or automatically by sight. Although difficult, it is important to learn these words because irregular words greatly impact fluency and comprehension. Irregular words are often used as function words and in turn affect the flow and coherence of a text.
How to read some tricky words that cannot be sounded out in a regular way. So this is a tricky word. The word is said. What's the word? Said. Now I'm going to sound out this word. S-A-I-D. That's how we sound out the word. But this is the way we say it. Said. How do we actually say it? Said. Now it's your turn to sound out this word the regular way by saying the most common sound for each letter.
I-I-D.
Good, but how do we actually say it?
Said.
Again, how do we actually say it?
Said.
Awesome. Now we're going to practice some more irregular words. This is the word are. What's the word?
R.
Right. Can you spell this word with magnetic letters for me? Now touch each letter and spell the word out loud.
A-R-E.
Great, wonderful. Now you can get the dry erase marker. What is this word?
They.
Right, it's they. Can you write the word they as big as you can on the board? Can you write the word they as small as you can on the board? Now I'm going to erase it and we're going to write it from memory. All right, so can you write the word from memory? Great. All right, so now we're going to practice some of the words that we've practiced together. So I'm going to point to this, and then whenever I go under it, you're going to say the word. So this word is said. Said. This word is
R. They. Do.
Multisyllabic word reading, I will demonstrate the root word transformation strategy on page 314 of our textbook. Multisyllabic words are words that have more than one syllable or vowel sound. It is important that these words are taught so that the brain recognizes letter patterns and recurring word parts. In addition, it is imperative that students are given strategies to decode longer words because the majority of the words they will encounter are words of 7 or more letters and are 2 or more syllables. Without the ability to break down larger words, the reader is unable to understand the vocabulary used and thus won't be able to comprehend what was read.
Our root word is a single word that cannot be broken into smaller words or word parts. We're going to look at the word kind. The word kind is a single word that cannot be broken into smaller words or parts. It is a root word. The rest of the words in the list contain the root word kind. So what is the common root word in each of these words?
Kind.
Kind. All right, let's read the words together. So kind.
Kind. Kindness. Unkind. Kindly.
Great. Because these words have the same root word in common, they belong to the same word family. I'm now going to show you how to form big words by adding word parts such as prefixes and suffixes to the word act. The root word is act. What's the root word?
Act.
Great. Act means to do something. Let's add re to act to form react. So the word part is re, and the whole word is react. So now we'll add ing. The word part is ing, and the whole word is acting. Now we'll add iv. The word part is iv, and the whole word is active. Now we'll add x. The word part is x, and the whole word is exact. So let's review our word family. These words have a lot of the same root word. Therefore, we say that they belong to the same word family. I added word parts such as prefixes and suffixes to the root word act to make bigger words. So let's read the rest of the words together.
Act. React. Acting. Active. Exact.
Wonderful. Now it's your turn to read the bigger words formed by adding word parts to the root word ject. What's the root word?
Jack.
Great. The root word ject means to throw or be thrown. We're going to add sub. So what's the word part?
Sub.
Good. And the whole word together is
Subject.
great. Now we're going to add the word part What's the word part?
Subjective.
Right, it's if and then subjective. Then we're going to add re. What's the word part?
Reject.
Re, and then the whole word together is?
Reject.
Great. Then we'll add the word part inter. What's the word part?
Interject.
Right, interject. All right, so the word family. What do all of these words have in common?
They each have ject in them.
Wonderful. Yep. So word parts such as prefixes and suffixes were added to the same root word to make new words. So we'll point to this. What is the root word?
Ject.
All right, so we'll read all these together. Subjective,
Subjective.
reject, interject,